Alright, so this is my first time doing this. So Needles Kane 13 has redeemed the first ever viewer deck overview. So let's just take a look at their deck and then we'll play some games with it. And I guess everyone say hello YouTube because we'll post this live sometime this week. YouTube, if you're seeing this now. Hi. Anyway, let's look at the list. So, the name of the deck is Throne of Shadows. So the goal, I imagine, is to play the throne room. And then, phone is going off. Sorry about that. Okay, the goal is to play Throne Room, and then hit our opponent with stuff like Argent Instigator, Street Urchin, and Cabal Scavenger. So we're able to ping our opponent, and then each time this happens, so when we're killing stuff, or they're playing spells, or we play relics, we're going to ping our opponent each time, and then that's going to give us Eileen and Daraka, which will result in some big damage. So, that's pretty cool. One of the goals, I imagine, I guess we have a heavy relic sub-theme, and then we're also sacrificing relics too. So, yeah, seems like a lot of synergy going on here, looks fun. I'm sure there's some things we could do to tweak this. But let's just play it as is a few times, and then maybe see what we would change after we test its mettle. Alright, so this hand seems great. We'll keep this.
Reporting in.
Yeah, I suppose we play Street Urchin on curve. And I'm just gonna trade with this. They're playing a pretty popular deck, and pretty much based around spamming you with this hand definitely wants Bottled Storm. Spamming us with cheap units. So, whenever we get a chance to trade, we'll take it. They had a pump spell, which sucks, but hopefully we can rally here. I think we're gonna... I don't see as much value to playing Courtier. Actually, yeah, we can play Courtier here. Because we can just play Bottled Storm and Lobotomy immediately next turn, and now this acts as a blocker or just removal bait, basically. Now we get to Lobotomy here. Bottled Storm's very good. Very good draw there.
Step aside, tyrant.
Of course, Firebomb shuffles to the top one, as is customary. Unfortunate. All right, we'll take the primal source here. Gonna get rid of treasure. What's in our market? Nothing that gains us life, so we'll need to put a hard stop on taking damage probably after this turn. Tricky situation here. I'm gonna lead off with a Calibrate. Okay, Waystone Gate's what I wanted there. Okay. Fortunate loss. Very, Hearthstone is Coloss there with Firebomb shuffling to the top one. Blame the devs. Alright, we'll keep this hand. I don't have a primal yet, but I don't feel the need to have that with 3 Calibrates, a Courtier, and a Petition in my hand. All right. Trying, huh? See what we can do here.
job done, guaranteed.
Well, I won't say that that's not exactly what we needed, but that is exactly what we needed there. And we'll take it.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Last card's a power or a... We have to get rid of Strange Burglar no matter what. Be a little smarter about our blocks here. Okay, so I think we've seen that we are lacking in some early game removal. And I think we could use a bit more in that department. So, a couple things I'd like to see here. I think Instigator is... we better off having more of these guys. And, it's kind of going in a little harder into that theme. Now... the other thing I'd like to see is more power coming into play untapped, so that we can play a lot of our obnoxious to cast things. So I'd also want more removal. So I think we're gonna move side here. I think Governor and Silver Blade potentially could get cut. Okay, yeah, so let's do it like this. I'd like to see a different market. So let's add a merchant here. And And I'd like to trim back a bit on these throne rooms. It's a cool card, but like in multiples, it's kind of rough. Because it doesn't do as much until later on. I want to move Pit of Lenecta into the market. And I think Petition should be something else. Alright, so since we're playing Instigator, Samurai, thanks so much. I think we need more removal, just for like the early game. And just stuff that lets us kind of keep the board. So I would like to have I'd like to play a few, I forget the name of it. Pitfall Trap. I'd like one or two of this card. And I also want just some like actual removal. Not 100% sure what that removal should be. Thinking maybe Annihilate. Maybe we'll let's chill a bit with the Scavenger and just play a full set of Annihilate. And then that'll help us out a lot. And then I want to see probably like Permafrost in the market. And what else did we say? Pit. Yeah, this is fine. We can also use From Below in both forms now. And for the power base, not a lot I'd want to change. But I think Crest can go. I just want untapped power more often. And I do like these banners, though. Let's play a few more banners. And we have a ton of shadow stuff. We need 2 primal at some point. So on that vein, let's play more fine banners. And let's give it a shot like that. Since I have a courtier, let's take the trap. Playing this will let my power enter on tap next turn. Looks like we are playing against Reanimator. we should try and race a little bit. I do want to kill this Relic next turn. So since we're trying to kill the Relic next turn, I think we should play Courtier to just get an extra power. And, next turn we'll grab Relicate. That's unfortunate. Alright, so does he have any power in his Void right now? He does not. So I think I will take a turn to play Gate, and we can kill his Hourglass next turn. If we want to. Any power in his Void? No. So we will, let's get on board here. And discard power here. Actually, maybe Treasure's correct. Do Treasure.
The fruits of paradise.
Great Valley Smuggler just has a bigger butt. Anything in his Void? No. Potentially one of these cards should be Turn to Seed. I kind of forgot about Turn to Seed. So we're gonna have to fight through this Vara. Actually isn't too challenging. What can we expect out of this guy? Oh. Yeah, I know why, too. It's because I had it set to Eternal, and they changed the name to Eternal Card Game now.
Hunt them down.
Supposedly they switched providers or something, was the explanation I got. Alright, if I go for Throne Room here, I can kill his Vara, which is huge. Definitely want that Vara off the board. Now we got Aegis, so we're playing around Akaria and Azindel now. Pretty sweet. Definitely not synergy I thought of. Oh, and that just triggered our... Soraka just needs one more now. Bow to your new queen. That's pretty cool, guys. Not gonna lie. Certainly not something I would have thought of. Okay, so I've got attachments in my void. It's probably worthwhile to grab one of those.
Fresh kills make the best pelts.
I could also grab Nash or Plasma, but I think we want an attachment. And I'm just gonna dump my hand here. Here's our Duraka. And I think we want Bottled Storm here.
A single shot is all it takes.
Go ahead, cycle something away. This island can go. Actually, we want that island, so we'll get rid of the treasure. Next turn we can Bottled Storm 3 times. And Eileen's getting close to lethal here. This strategy's very cool. So yeah, let's get a kill here. Savagery is at 5. We need to swing out. I think we'll wait. Next turn we'll actually just get it from these guys.
I know these streets well. The clan stands united. Freedom.
Oh, I had lethal there. Guess we're BMing a little bit. My bad. I wasn't able to count to 6. Okay, but yeah, I would like a turn to seed in the market. And I think, as cool as From Below is, I think it's just a little bit win more. It's basically either From Below or Pit, and I think Pit's just more fun. So let's use Turn to Seed here. There's a lot of decks that just have obscenely annoying minions. We will keep this hand. Ban that guy. Guess chat's been hidden for a while. Oops. I could see it, but the world couldn't see it.
I know these streets well.
Oh wait, to play Pitfall Trap?
A single shot is all it takes.
Yeah, I probably should have banned that by now. You are absolutely right.
You will pay for your crimes.
Spare some coin. Thank you.
Hey, we got a justice. Okay, I think we'll start with the treasure here. And I'll go ahead and attack. Let's play Calibrate. And I don't think we'll have much need to sandbag or Pitfall Trap, so let's just play it. Well, it gets us some life and stuff. Potentially playing against Worldpire. And yeah, there's the Worldpire. Fortunately, don't have an answer to it right now. So, I think we're just gonna attack here. Play some relics. Okay, we 100% need to kill this thing.
Fresh kills make the best pelts.
I think we can bank on Annihilate not being as good here. Go for this kill. And we can use Pitfall Trap. I think we definitely want Smuggler over Display. We'll just end the turn there. We can use Waystone Gate to get fodder for our Smuggler. Probably gonna see a board wipe here, but that's okay. I guess we probably want Pit. I don't really want to play Pitfall Trap because I want this and just discarding random stuff. Probably not worth it. Alright, that is excellent. We'll go ahead and do this. Looking for, preferably an answer. And yeah, I think we still try and draw a Lethrai Lobotomy here. No dice. We'll attack his thing. Probably trade here. Cool. Yeah. See what we get with this Calibrate. I actually think we want Silex here. I'm incentivized to trade because I think he's going for 8 of the Horror Spam. Turn to seed. Okay, so this turn... I think we should make our 8/8. And we can play our Pitfall Trap. Let's get rid of Primal here. And I think we'll play Instigator. Wonder if potentially From Below was a better option. There's the harsh roll. Okay. Definitely play Pit here. I think Treasure's the worst card. It's another Arcanum. Oh, okay, he had a garden sitting around. Sucks for us. I think we should probably go for lethal here. Oh, well. Suppose I was supposed to actually go for it if I said I was gonna do that. Could have had lethal there. We'll hang on. We'll pretend like I was playing around removal. This is probably a board wipe coming our way. Hey, I am. We're playing Needle's deck right now. He was the first one to redeem my new reward, where I'll take someone's deck, play a few games with it, offer some tips, try and keep the theme of the deck intact, and just see how we can improve it, and then make a YouTube video of it. So I'm pretty happy with it so far, and definitely continue to do this. Transpose and responds. Ah! Okay, we got played. Alright, Throne Room should be what it takes to send this. But we'll play our big spaghetti 9-7 first.
Don't stay buried for long.
Choose a path.
I am. There's no way to improve that. That deck's already peak eternal. I'm joking, but it is pretty fun. Until we get one more win. I mean, that sounds like it's on brand to only play Stone Scar whenever your name is Gunslinger. So we know we're playing against Stone Scar. I'm gonna want power here. We need to get to four power so we can do the combo. And we're gonna have to hope that it's enough to win this game.
Step aside, tyrant. Look out.
The other option there was to take the porcelain mask. I'm gonna play a Permafrost next turn. JK. What I meant was, I'm gonna play Waystone Gate next turn. What you all heard me say. No one can doubt it. Yeah, it just proves that Milos and Jack are still really strong. Even when the field is 80% Kira, Milos and Jack are still good enough to win games. And I don't think that's a good thing. So when a deck is considered the all-time best deck, never seen better. Sunny was not amused by people BMing aggro. But I'll be honest, I don't like aggro either. So I don't think I said it can't win, but I was definitely one of the people that said Horu aggro would not be the deck to win the event with. Amusingly, I did great in that tournament, and I did well, all the way up until I played against someone that wasn't playing Horu aggro. It was almost thanks to Sunny that I did so well, because everyone was playing the same deck. So all I had to do was just, like, find out a configuration that had, like, a pretty decent win rate against it. And then, go with that. And it was like, oh, I guess I win now. We draw power, it's insane. Really loving this throne room. I never thought to include it, but it's pretty cool. If you've seen, I Don't Know's deck, it definitely doesn't need, Jack. I've seen it, and it's definitely not a deck that needs Jack. Look at this. We've got double aegis. Everything's lethal. So Needles, you made quite an excellent deck. I'm not even sure the changes I made improved it. Definitely helps us out against aggro, though. Looks like the changes I made, though, didn't make a difference in this matchup. Just the raw power of Needles' deck was fantastic. So I want to thank Needles for being the first one to use my new reward. And let's actually play another game. Oh yeah, Eileen's crazy. Eileen, more like Eiween, haha. One interesting thing is, since the changes that kind of trolled the, Eternal ladder went live, the original Eternal queue is still an option. Like, I can still attempt to go into it. One thing I will say is I think we want more, rat cages. Let's silence the siege train. Not to the queue, I'm sorry. So if anyone noticed, they changed the name of the Eternal category. It went from just Eternal to, now it's like, Eternal card game. But inside my editor at the start of today, it said that Eternal still existed, so I was streaming to a category that didn't exist anymore, but it existed inside my client. Which isn't great. I fixed it, thanks to chat being helpful, but I might not have noticed, and I'd just be streaming to no one. He's bottled Storm to kill his nerd. I might just be chump blocking with this. Thanks to, okay. We're actually just gonna annihilate this. I got punished a little bit there for not taking Waystone Gate. I probably should have blocked first. Oh well. Yeah, I think Waystone Gate would have been better. Hindsight 2020. Primal Sigil's great. Looks like we're gonna be able to rally here. Classic red deck wins, just running out of gas here. Surprised they're still playing their power. I guess they're not. I guess they don't own Jack. See her in response. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the bottled storm here. Need some gas. I will play Courtier here. He's a better blocker. Blocks Milos.
The forest holds many secrets.
We're definitely looking for our throne room now.
Reporting in.
Karl's throne room that second. Like that second we draw throne room? This will certainly be a problem for them.
Smiles on me. Spare some coin. Smiles on me.
Bow to your new queen.
Well, that's a lot of damage, boys. Once again, I want to thank Needles for sending this deck, being the first one to use my new reward, and I'll be posting the updated list in Discord, as you guys can check that out. We'll take another look at the list too. I think there are a few additional things I would change. So, to bring up the additional things, I think we want to... So one of the cool things about Silexes is you can actually use the symbols to make sure these Silexes enter play untapped. So, one of the things we could do is play a few of each of the symbols, and then potentially our Silexes for the rest of the game enter untapped. So what I would do to accomplish that, we don't need to go all in on it, and I think we still want Diplomatic Seal, but let's just cut back a little bit here and play some symbols. And even though like later on they're a little worse, earlier they're great. With Time Symbol being the best one, because it makes both of our power enter untapped. So that's the only other change I would make. I'm gonna go ahead and export this deck and toss it in my Discord. And once again, thank you to Needles for submitting that.